So as far as I understand, plumbing has become not blue collar but gold collar.
What a great line.
Yeah.
Plumbing is gold collar. What's up, everybody? This is Peter Anthony. Today, we are another new video podcast. This is Utah Business Spotlight. I am with my friend Jared. He is all about plumbing, man. His company is killing it, Adaptive Plumbing. These guys are plumbing gangsters. We're going to learn about plumbing. We're going to learn about the business. We're going to learn about the opportunities if you're thinking about getting into the plumbing industry. And we're just going to talk with somebody who's just ridiculously cool. I hate that he has such a great beard. Jared, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, man. Let's get it out of the way. Where can people find you? Because everybody needs a plumber. Where can they find you?
So I have a website, adaptiveplumbing.solutions.com.
Adaptiveplumbing.solutions.com.
Yep, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, all the good things.
So. Right on, man. Well, I'm excited. So share with me, because we started talking. You are a multi-generational plumber.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that. Your family was in the plumbing industry first?
So yeah, my grandpa started plumbing forever ago, and then my dad married my mom. So my dad also did plumbing. He owned a plumbing company as well. I worked for him in high school growing up.
Right. And you probably never thought you'd be a plumber.
Oh, I knew I wasn't going to be a plumber. I told myself, I hate plumbing. I'm not going to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
And now Adaptive Plumbing is killing it. I mean, you guys are solving plumbing problems people didn't even know they had.
That's right.
I love that, man. And I think, going through all your stuff, as I was looking at all your Instagram and stuff, your actual specialty is you work a lot with custom homes, which is how we know each other, from Modern International Builders, big friend of the channel, Modern International Builders. Brent is amazing. But he introduced us, and he specializes in custom homes.
Yep.
But you are really in the remodel, which is the solve problems and get you something you really want. That's what you love.
Me and Brent have really done very well working together and creating customers' dreams and making them come true. Yeah. As far as he does, rebuilds and custom rebuilds, remodels, and new homes. So
yeah, he's killing it. But you really like that. What's your passion? Like, if you could plumb anything, what's your passion?
Passion, my favorite part is coming in with the customer and they tell me what they want, and I can build this dream with them and then make it come to fruition. And then they get so excited. It just excites me.
You just get excited because, I was a GC in New York. Mm-hmm. I grew up in the industry. Plumbing needs, when I started owning salons, all there was plumbing problems. And you had to be really clever with the solutions, where you were going to put things, how you situated it. Each one of our salons would have anywhere from 6 to 12 sinks. Oh, yeah. We'd have from 3 or 4 washers and dryers. We'd have Vichy showers, manicure, multiple. But I'm talking a tremendous amount of plumbing, tremendous amount of problems.
Oh, yeah.
And, if you don't have the right team, you'll never find the right solution, because it took us a while, because a lot of people would think they're solving a problem and just create another problem. Hair traps in a hair salon are a big problem.
Yeah.
And if you have to call a plumber every time your sink is clogged, big problem, right? Or if you're making a complete mess, big problem. But then we had people come in and say, oh no, we're going to solve this problem. Why don't we put your traps below? You have a basement. We'll put them in below each sink so that you could just be in the basement, open it up, and if the water goes everywhere, it's not going on your floor. Mm-hmm. I was like, genius. You wouldn't even think about it, but it just turned out to be really cool. And I love working with my hands. Is this an industry that people can still get into? Is it growing or dying? Is AI killing your industry, or is it, where are you at?
So as far as I understand, plumbing has become not blue collar but gold collar.
What a great line.
Yeah.
Plumbing is gold collar.
Well, with the AI coming, I do think it's coming after most of our, accountant positions, doctors, whatnot. I mean, Elon Musk said that very soon
Singularity is coming.
Singular is coming, and they're going to take over all the doctors' positions and everything. However, so I think plumbing and any trade is a really good place to move.
I feel the same way. I mean, I eventually started doing hair before we opened our marketing agency, and I worked with my hands for most of my life. So I love that there's a resurgence in interest, which will also be a resurgence because for a long time, your trades, if you got into a union, you did well. To break out on your own was a little tougher because then you had to take on the business components, right? You had to get your own insurance. You had to start hiring. You had to put in workman's comp. You had to put people on the books, right? You had to pay taxes. You had to pay the insurances on the trucks. You had to buy all the equipment, right? So getting started was not a simple process. And now that pricing is matching skill set, I think that there's a unique opportunity for young people, male and female, to jump into a trade. I think plumbing is a killer trade because you guys get paid a lot of money when there's an emergency. When someone has
yes, sir.
And you can charge me anything. If there's a leak in my house, I'm like, please just fix it. That's it. We blew a pipe.
Yeah.
Tell us a funny story. What's the funniest thing you ever fixed?
Well, how about the worst thing I've ever seen? I was actually talking about this on my socials recently. There was a guy, we were at a sewage treatment plant, and he pulled one of the caps off one of the lines, and it just blew sewage all over him.
Oh, yuck.
And it was terrible. And he looked up and said, can I go home now?
Right.
Yes.
And you guys, your team had to come in and fix it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you had to recap it?
This was actually just a story the craziest story I've heard of. So I'm just passing it on.
Oh man, that's crazy. I could tell you I used to work in nightclubs, and the stuff that they would do to that plumbing was crazy gross.
Yeah.
Crazy gross. So don't tell us the people, but you've been in homes,
yes, sir.
Right? And you fix stuff. Did you ever find crazy stuff in the drain?
It's usually the typical stuff that you'd think would be in there. Okay, the most not random, but unique was a pill bottle that fell in the toilet and stuck in the toilet. But usually it's just tampons.
Usually it's just tampons.
Yes, sir.
Ladies, my daughters, stop doing that. Right? Yeah. It's great. Yeah. It's like, hey, the toilets are all clogged up. I don't know why. Yes, you do. It's one of the things. What's your favorite thing? Tell us your favorite thing about owning a business.
My favorite thing about owning a business is having employees. I sit down with them each and every month. We go over their goals, and their goal setting on day one is like, I don't know. Like, well, and I kind of try to, create that dream with them. Like, well, what about this? What about this? And 6 months to a year in, when I'm asking them their 1-year plan, 5-year plan, and they're like, now I want to buy a house. I want a rental unit. I love to watch my employees grow. I love to be able to offer them that opportunity. Not only my employees, but like I was saying with my customers, I get to come to their home and build a dream. Those two things excite me.
Right? So you're sitting down, which you'd never think would happen in a trade. We used to do that with our stylists. We would have monthly meetings all around goal setting and achievement. Obviously, you saw all the pictures out there of me with every guru in the world, because I market for the gurus. But what's really interesting is I didn't think that would exist in plumbing. But once you tap into your employees, your teams, once you turn that into a culture of personal achievement and personal development and personal growth, you grow exponentially because now you're not searching for employees.
Right.
If their compelling future is tied to you, you're going to grow exponentially above your competition, faster, harder, and stronger than your competitors could ever grow. I love that.
Thank you.
What inspired you to do that?
So I watch a lot of other people and watch what they're doing and take that into consideration and try to use it in my line of business.
I love it. So you help your employees buy their homes, invest in other properties so that they're becoming independently wealthy while they're still working.
Yeah, because nothing's worse than having an employee that is always needing money and doesn't good at handling money. So I'm trying to teach them, and I work to be better myself every day, and so I want to make them better every day by teaching them the things that I have been learned myself.
That's so awesome, and you're out there. And where are you located? Tell us.
So our office is in Saratoga Springs, but we service the whole Wasatch Front and
Wow,
up to Park City.
that's great. How many employees do you have right now?
Right now, there's 4 of us.
4 of you guys.
Yeah.
So you can service 4 locations simultaneously. I
That's
love
right.
that. That's cool, man. Absolutely cool.
Yeah,
It's like,
thank you.
So where did the name Adaptive come from?
So I created that because I have had to, like everyone, adapt through life and, kind of works with adapting plumbing pipes. And so just adapting through life to find you solutions.
Cool. I thought it might have come from the military because I see that you're a patriot. You have the flag on your shirts.
Yes, sir.
So I was like, wow, that's really cool. I think it's amazing what you guys are doing. Tell everybody where they can get in touch with you again.
Again, we're at adaptiveplumbing.com. You can find us on socials, Instagram, Facebook, adaptiveplumbing.com.
Adaptive Plumbing Solutions. So here's what I love about what Jared's doing. He's investing in his team. If you guys own a small business and you're in Utah, you want to invest in your team's dreams, not just pay them a paycheck. So that's ridiculously good piece of information to take from this interview. The second thing is you got to fall in love with what you do. You might not think that the path that you're on when you're young is the path that you want to be on, but I will tell you, in 10 years, you're going to be so grateful you chose plumbing, 3rd generation. That's the coolest, man.
Thank you.
That's a great thing. And you have children too. You're passing it down?
I mean, I don't want to push it on him because I had to find it through trial and error as well. So
on your own.
I've recommended it. However, he's going to make his own decisions, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't make the decision, I got a son and a daughter. I'll make them make the decision.
There you go.
Think about plumbing. Thank you so much for taking the time, man. Thank you for coming down. Tell us a little about your business. What's the future hold for Adaptive Plumbing?
And when you say future hold?
Future hold for your business. Are you looking to expand? You're looking to grow? What are you looking to do?
So I've always got things going. I got a lot of people that I'm working with right now. Gatsby Glass. We work a lot together.
Oh, right
and
on.
we're working on maybe looking into moving down to St. George, franchising in a few different areas. And so
Cool.
always trying to build and stay stagnant.
Yeah, you don't want to stay stagnant. And where do you see the most growth happening here in Utah? Where is it happening for you right now? Where are you seeing growth in the marketplace? Is it commercial? Is commercial plumbing growing?
Everything is growing in Utah right
residential is going bananas.
Residential, commercial, remodel. A lot of people, I don't know if they spent so much time in their home during COVID and they're like, hey, we need to make this better. But a lot of people want to remodel their home or they're buying
Well, we
new
have
homes.
a lot of kids out here, man. They're hard on homes.
Yeah.
They're hard on homes.
Yeah.
They're just, I have teenagers, man. They're hard on my space and you want to update it. And I think we are spending some time. We're realizing that our home is our castle.
Yes, sir.
And you want to design it that way. So I love doing things like that. And what I also love, if there's so many management companies here, because there's a big culture here where a lot of people do investment properties. Mm-hmm. Do you work with management companies?
I do. I work with a few management, like they were very good in the beginning, home warranty companies. That's what got me started. That's how I got started with home warranty. However, it's a lot of work for a little pay. So I feel like I don't want to say graduated to the next level where I have enough customer base to keep everyone busy at all times.
Right on. Well, that's bad news for management companies. Good news for plumbing companies. Jared, thank you very much. Is there anything you need to add today? Let's talk about what's exciting you, man.
So I would say also technology is changing a lot in plumbing. Everyone moving to tankless water heaters and softeners.
Yeah, I know. We just got a tanked water heater, and I wanted tankless so bad, but they didn't know how to install it.
Yeah, well, I know how. So
I
next time
know.
give me a call.
I will.
Okay. Other than that, I appreciate you having me on the show. It's been a blast.
Think tankless water heaters. Everybody needs one. Instant hot water on demand. Costs less money. Takes up smaller space. Less likely to have a leak. No tanks rotting out. Much better investment for your castle. Man, Jared, thank you so much. It's been a dynamite. I'm going to have you back on, brother. We're going to do a round table. We'll get Brent and some of the other boys.
I would love that.
And yeah, we have our friend, and you're friends with Nathan, the Concrete Cowboy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's dynamite, man. He's coming on the show.
Awesome.
He's going to rock it out too. We're going to have a roundtable discussion of the state of the industry. Love you guys, man. Like, subscribe, share. Tell everybody about plumbing.